According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, about 3,000 Americans die each year from foodborne illnesses. That number may shock you because most of us believe that as long as we put food in the refrigerator, it's completely safe. But the truth isn't that simple. Adults over 60 are especially vulnerable. The immune system weakens with age, stomach acid declines, and medications or chronic conditions can reduce your body's ability to fight germs like Salmonella, E. coli, or Listeria. What seems like a harmless habit, keeping leftovers overnight in the fridge, eating store-bought deli salads, or storing cold cuts for too long, can turn into a serious health risk. The CDC warns that Listeria monocytogenes, an especially dangerous bacteria, can survive and even grow inside a refrigerator. That means if we store food the wrong way or eat it without reheating, we're still at risk. So here's the big question. Should every type of food really go into the fridge? Could that still good leftover be silently harming you? And most importantly, have you ever thought that your refrigerator, the kitchen friend you trust the most, might sometimes be the very thing putting your golden years at risk? If you've ever wondered about this, share your thoughts in the comments. What do you usually do with leftovers? Keep them or toss them? I'd love to hear your answers. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more stories and tips designed to keep seniors healthy and safe. A quick roadmap for today. We'll cover why seniors are more vulnerable, which fridge foods can be risky, which foods actually lose nutrition in the cold, 4 science-backed safety steps, the most common mistakes, practical senior-friendly tips, and a few myths we all need to unlearn. Part 2. Why adults over 60 are more vulnerable. Growing older brings wisdom and experience, but it also makes our bodies more fragile. And this isn't just guesswork. It's proven by science. According to the CDC, adults over 65 are at much higher risk of serious illness from food poisoning than younger adults. Here's why. Weaker immune system. Over time, immune cells respond more slowly and less strongly. A small dose of germs that might only cause mild discomfort in a younger person can be severe for an older adult. Less stomach acid. Stomach acid acts like your body's first sanitizer, killing many bacteria before they reach the intestines. With age, acid production often declines, giving pathogens a chance to slip through. Slower liver and kidney function. These organs filter and remove toxins. As they slow down, toxins from contaminated food can stay longer and do more damage. Chronic conditions and medications. Diabetes, heart disease, cancer treatments, steroids, and acid-reducing drugs further weaken defenses, making infections more likely and more dangerous. Changes in chewing and swallowing. Dental issues and dry mouth can push people towards softer, ready-to-eat foods like deli meats or prepared salads that are more likely to carry Listeria if not handled properly. Here's a sobering fact. Public health data show the death rate from Listeria infection can be around 20x higher in adults 65 plus compared with healthy younger adults. Add dehydration risks, slower recovery, and hospitalization, and you can see why a simple tummy bug isn't simple at all. But there's good news. Small habit changes / risk. Reheat cold cuts. Toss leftovers after 3 to 4 days. Keep the fridge at or below 40 degrees F, and follow the 4 safety steps we'll cover next. These aren't complicated, they're just consistent. Quick reflection. Have you ever had a mystery container in the back of your fridge that you weren't sure about? What did you do with it? Part 3. Foods that can be dangerous in the fridge. When we open the fridge door, everything inside looks safe, but looks can be deceiving. According to the CDC and FDA, some foods remain dangerous even when kept cold. 1. Deli meats and hot dogs. Cold cuts are tasty and convenient, but also a well-known source of Listeria monocytogenes. Listeria thrives in cold conditions, which is unusual among bacteria. Seniors who eat cold cuts straight from the fridge risk severe illness, sometimes bloodstream infection or meningitis. Make it safer. Reheat deli meats and hot dogs to 165 deg, 74 deg AC until steaming. Eat soon after heating. Keep unopened packages cold and use within 2 weeks, or by the use-by date, and once opened, use within 3 to 5 days. 2. Soft cheeses, brie, camembert, feta, queso fresco. Soft cheeses made from unpasteurized milk can carry Listeria. Even pasteurized, soft cheeses can be risky if they're contaminated after processing. Choose safer options. Hard cheeses, cheddar, Parmesan, Swiss, or pasteurized cottage cheese and cream cheese. Keep them cold and respect use-by dates. If a soft cheese looks or smells off, don't taste, discard. 3. Prepared salads, egg, tuna, chicken, potato. Store-bought deli salads are convenient, but they combine high-risk ingredients like eggs, mayonnaise, and meats. In the fridge, germs may survive rather than die. Seniors are often advised to avoid these unless freshly made at home and eaten right away. Time limits. If you do buy them, purchase from reputable stores, keep them cold on the ride home, and eat within 1 to 2 days. Never leave them out on the counter during lunch. Return them to the fridge promptly. 4. Smoked seafood, lox, cold smoked salmon. Cold smoked fish, like lox, may be contaminated with Listeria and is often eaten without reheating. Make it safer. Only eat cold smoked fish that's been heated to 165 degF in a dish, like a quiche, or choose fully cooked seafood instead. 5. Eggs undercooked and raw egg dressings. Caesar dressing, homemade mayo, tiramisu mousse, and runny eggs can carry Salmonella. For older adults, dehydration and complications can be severe. Safer approach. Use pasteurized eggs for recipes calling for raw or lightly cooked eggs. Cook eggs until both white and yolk are firm. Leftovers timing, your built-in safety net. For cooked foods kept in the fridge, a simple rule protects you: 3 to 4 days max. If you can't eat it by then, freeze it. Cold slows germs, it doesn't stop them. Quick question. Which of these foods shows up in your kitchen most often? After today, how will you handle it differently? Part 4. Foods that lose nutrition in the fridge. Not all risks come from bacteria. Sometimes the fridge quietly steals flavor and nutrients, the very benefits seniors need. Tomatoes. Cold damages enzymes that develop flavor and can reduce access to antioxidants like lycopene. Result? Mealy texture, flat taste, fewer benefits. Bananas. Chilling disrupts ripening, browns the peel, and can alter texture and potassium availability. Store at room temperature. Refrigerate only once perfectly ripe to slow further ripening. Texture may still suffer. Potatoes. The fridge converts potato starches to sugars. When high-sugar potatoes are fried or roasted, they can form acrylamide, a harmful compound. Store potatoes in a cool, dark pantry, 45-50 deg or 7 to 10 deg, not in the fridge. Onions and garlic. Fridge humidity encourages mold and sprouting and can dull the sharp beneficial compounds like allicin in garlic. Keep them dry, ventilated, and away from potatoes. Bread. Refrigeration speeds stalling, retrogradation. Bread turns dry and tough, harder to chew and swallow. Better options: keep at room temperature for 2 to 3 days or slice and freeze. Toasting slices as needed. Olive oil. The cold makes extra virgin olive oil cloudy and congealed, which can degrade sensory quality. Store in a dark, cool cabinet instead of the fridge. Tropical fruits: mango, avocado, pineapple. These fruits develop their best flavors in warmer conditions. Chilling can mute aroma and taste and lead to uneven ripening. Let avocados ripen on the counter. Refrigerate only when fully ripe to extend life a couple of days. A quick store-smart cheat sheet. Counter/pantry: tomatoes, bananas, potatoes, onions, garlic, whole melons, most tropical fruits, olive oil, bread, short term. Fridge when needed: ripe berries, cut fruit, veg, sealed. Dairy, cooked leftovers 3 to 4 days. Opened sauces with refrigerate after opening. Freezer: sliced bread, extra portions of soups, stews, meats you won't use within 1 to 2 days. Which of these items do you keep in the fridge out of habit? What's one change you'll try this week to get better flavor and nutrition? Part 5, the 4 steps: clean, separate, cook, chill. The USDA and CDC recommend 4 simple steps: clean, separate, cook, chill, that drastically reduce risk. Here's how to make them senior-friendly. 1. Clean. Wash hands, surfaces, utensils, and produce. Hands: warm water plus soap, 20 seconds before and after handling food. Surfaces: sanitize cutting boards and counters after raw meat. Produce: rinse under running water, even if you plan to peel. Pat dry with clean towels. 2. Separate. Keep raw apart from ready to eat. Use 2 cutting boards, one for raw meats, one for produced bread. In the fridge, store raw meats on the bottom shelf to prevent drips. Bag raw meats separately at the store to protect other groceries. 3. Cook. Use a thermometer, not your eyes. Poultry: 165 degrees, 74 degrees. Ground meats: 160 degrees, 71 degrees. Whole cuts: 145 degrees, 63 degrees. 3-minute rest. Leftovers and casseroles: 165 degrees. Tip: keep a large display thermometer for easy reading. 4. Chill. Beat the clock and the temperature. Refrigerate perishable foods within 2 hours. 1 hour if 90 degrees, 32 degrees. Keep the fridge at 40 degrees, 4 days, and freezer at 18 degrees. Use a simple fridge thermometer. Cool large pots fast. Divide into shallow containers before refrigerating. Thaw in the fridge, cold water. Change every 30 minutes or microwave. Then cook right away. Weekly rhythm that works. Set 1 leftover check day. Toss or freeze anything older than 3 to 4 days. Wipe shelves, check gaskets, door seals, and rotate foods, FIFO, first in, first out. Add a magnet list to track what's inside, so nothing gets lost in the back. Which of the 4 steps do you skip most often? What makes it hard? Vision, dexterity, time? Share below. We'll help each other with workarounds. Part 6, common refrigerator mistakes. Even with good intentions, many seniors make the same refrigerator mistakes. Let's fix them with easy upgrades. Mistake A: overfilling the fridge. Cold air can't circulate, so some spots warm up. Fix: leave space around items. Don't pack the back wall. Consider clear bins. Mistake B: storing milk and eggs in the door. That's the warmest, most variable zone. Fix: keep milk and eggs on the middle or lower shelves, far from the door. Mistake C: putting hot food straight into the fridge. A big hot pot raises the internal temperature. Fix: Divide into shallow containers, let cool 20-30 minutes on the counter, then refrigerate. Mistake D, thawing on the counter. Room temperature thawing sits in the danger zone, 40 to 140 degrees. Fix. Thaw in the fridge, cold water or microwave only. Mistake E, keeping leftovers too long. After 3 or 4 days, risk rises. Fix. Label with dates. Schedule a use-it-up night each week. Mistake F, no thermometer. Dial settings aren't precise. Fix. Place an inexpensive fridge thermometer on the middle shelf. Glance at it daily. Mistake G, unsafe containers. Old takeout boxes aren't airtight. Fix. Use sealed glass or BPA-free plastic. Label with painter's tape plus marker. A simple fridge map for safety. Top middle shelves, ready-to-eat foods, leftovers. Bottom shelf, raw meats sealed and on a tray to catch drips. Crisper drawers, produce, one for fruits, one for veggies. Door, condiments, juices, not milk or eggs. Be honest. Which mistake happens most at your house? What's one small change you'll try tonight? Part 7. Practical tips for seniors. Here are practical senior-friendly habits you can start today. Portion and pack. Split meals into single-serve containers right after cooking. That way you only reheat what you'll eat. Less waste, less risk. Label clearly. Use large print. Chicken soup. Mon 91. Keep a roll of painter's tape and a marker next to the fridge. Shop smarter. Buy smaller amounts more often. Choose sturdy produce, carrots, apples, cabbage that lasts longer. And enjoy delicate items. Berries, greens. Early in the week. Place a thermometer. Check that it's 40 degrees whenever you open the door. Replace the battery every year on your birthday. Thaw safely. Move tomorrow's meat to the fridge tonight. It's ready and safe by dinner time. Adopt the mantra. When in doubt, throw it out. Health first, always. Clean in minutes. Keep a small caddy with microfiber cloths, a gentle cleaner, and gloves. Wipe shelves every Sunday. Create a senior-safe snack box. In a clear bin, keep ready-to-eat, lower-risk items, yogurt cups, pasteurized cheese sticks, washed apples, sealed hummus cups, whole-grain crackers. 7-day gentle plan. Mon, leftover check. Tuer, produce wash. Wed, wipe shelves. Thu, inventory list. Fry, use it up meal. Sat, freezer tidy. Sun, thermometer check plus door seals. Which tip will you try first this week? Do you have a favorite label system or bin setup? Share your ideas. We all learn together. Part 8. Busting fridge myths. Let's bust a few myths that quietly cause trouble. Myth 1. The fridge kills all bacteria. False. The fridge only slows growth. Listeria can grow at fridge temperatures. Myth 2. If it looks and smells fine, it's safe. Not necessarily. Salmonella and E. coli don't always change a food's smell or color. Myth 3. The longer it stays cold, the safer it gets. No. Leftovers equals 3 to 4 days max in the fridge. Freeze sooner if you won't eat them. Myth 4. Hot food must go straight in. Cool, quickly in shallow containers first, then refrigerate. Protects both the dish and your entire fridge. Myth 5. The fridge door is fine for eggs and milk. It's the warmest zone. Store them on interior shelves. Myth 6. Freezing kills all germs. Freezing stops growth but doesn't kill all bacteria. Reheat properly after thawing. Myth 7. Washing raw chicken makes it cleaner. It actually spreads germs around the sink. Cook to safe temperatures instead. Which myth surprised you today? Tell us below, and feel free to add a myth you've heard so we can talk about it in a future video. Part 9. Conclusion and call to action. So what's the big takeaway? The refrigerator is a helpful tool, not a magic shield. It won't kill germs, and it can't protect food forever. Sometimes it even dulls flavor and steals nutrients. But with a few smart habits, clean, separate, cook, chill, plus labeling, safe thawing, and temperature checks, we can protect ourselves. For seniors, these habits can be the difference between a healthy meal and a hospital stay. Remember, Dao, when in doubt, throw it out. Health is priceless. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you kept leftovers longer than 4 days? What's one habit you realized you need to change today? Do you have a personal fridge safety tip others might benefit from? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might be the advice that keeps another senior safe this week. If this video helped, please subscribe, tap the notification bell, and share it with a friend or family member who wants to stay healthy in their golden years. Together, we'll build a community where aging doesn't just mean living longer. It means living better, safer, and with peace of mind. See you in the next video. Part 3A, more high-risk foods for seniors and safer swaps. Pâtés and meat spreads, refrigerated. Refrigerated pâtés and meat spreads can carry Listeria. Safer swap, shelf-stable canned pâtés, unopened, or freshly cooked meat pureed at home and eaten right away. Unpasteurized juices or ciders. These can harbor E. coli or Salmonella. Safer swap. Pasteurized juice, cider only. Always check the label. Raw sprouts. Alfalfa, clover, radish, mung bean. Sprouts are grown warm and moist, the perfect conditions for pathogens. Rinsing doesn't remove bacteria inside the sprout. Safer swap, lightly cook sprouts, or use crisp veggies like shredded carrots or cucumbers instead. Pre-cut fruit salads from the store. Once fruit is cut, its protective skin is gone, and bacteria can multiply. Temperature control from store to home isn't always perfect. Safer swap. Buy whole fruit, wash and cut at home, and refrigerate in sealed containers. Eat within 1 to 2 days. Bonus: senior safe storage times. Quick reference. Refrigerator, el 40 days sumdigi, 4 days. Cooked leftovers, soups, stews, casseroles, 3 to 4 days. Cooked poultry or meat, 3 to 4 days. Opened deli meats, 3 to 5 days. Unopened, up to 2 weeks, or per use-by date. Hot dogs, opened 1 week, unopened 2 weeks. Check label. Egg dishes, quiche, frittata, 3 to 4 days. Opened soft cheese, pasteurized, 1 week, follow label. Fresh fish, 1-2 days. Shellfish, 1-2 days. Milk, 5-7 days. After opening, watch dates. Smell isn't reliable alone. Cut fruit, melons, on 1 to 3 days in sealed containers. Freezer, 0 to 18 days. Soups, stews, casseroles, 2-3 months. Quality best. Cooked poultry meats, 2 to 6 months. Bread, sliced 1 to 3 months. Fish, 2-3 months. Fatty fish, 3-6 months. Lean fish. Berries and cut fruit, flash frozen, 2 to 6 months. Tip: freezing keeps food safe indefinitely, but quality declines over time. Label with name plus date and rotate with FIFO, first in, first out. Bonus: real-life scenarios and simple fixes. Scenario 1. I found a week-old container of chicken salad. Fix: don't taste it. If it's over 3 to 4 days, discard. Next time, portion into small containers and freeze what you won't eat within 2 days. Scenario 2. We're hosting family. Food sits out for hours. Fix. Use the 2-hour rule. 1 hour if above 90 degrees. Put out smaller trays and swap fresh ones from the fridge. Keep cold foods on ice trays. Scenario 3. My hands shake. Thermometers are hard to read. Fix. Buy a large display digital thermometer. Some models beep when safe temperatures are reached. Scenario 4. I take acid-reducing meds. Does that matter? Fix. Yes. Lower stomach acid can raise your risk. Be extra careful with deli meats, soft cheeses, and prepared salads. Follow reheating and time limits strictly. Scenario 5. We love lox on bagels. What now? Fix. Enjoy it baked in a quiche or heated to 165 degrees, or choose fully cooked salmon instead. Bonus. Senior-friendly kitchen setup. Checklist lighting and labels. Bright task lighting near the fridge. Bold, high-contrast labels on containers. Easy grip containers. Lightweight, wide-lip lids that open without strain. Clear bins. Group dairy, leftovers, produce. Slide-out bins reduce reaching and bending. Thermometer at eye level. Place a big number thermometer on a middle shelf. Dedicated thaw zone. Keep a small tray on the lowest shelf for thawing. Catches drips and prevents cross-contamination. Date label station. Tape plus marker in a magnet cup on the door frame, not inside the warm door shelves. Use it up basket. A front row bin for items that must be eaten today or tomorrow. Spill kit. Paper towels, gloves, and a gentle cleaner in an accessible caddy for quick cleanups. Bonus. Quick FAQ for seniors. Q. Is reheating in the microwave safe? A. Yes. If you stir halfway and make sure food reaches 165 degrees throughout, use a thermometer in the center of the dish. Q. Can I cool a big pot of soup quickly? A. Divide into shallow containers or nest the pot in an ice water bath and stir. Refrigerate as soon as steam subsides and temperature drops. Q. Is it okay to refreeze thawed food? Echo. Only if it was thawed in the fridge and kept cold the whole time. Quality may drop, but it's safe. If thawed on the counter, do not refreeze. Cook first. Q. What about rice? I heard reheating is risky. A. Cooked rice can grow Bacillus cereus if left warm too long. Cool quickly, refrigerate within 2 hours, and reheat to 165 degrees. Toss after 3 to 4 days. How do I check my fridge setting is accurate? A. Use a separate thermometer. For calibration, place the probe in ice water. Should read 32 degrees and boiling water, about 212 100 at sea level. Adjust if readings are off.